Hello, hello. Here we are. I hope everybody can hear me. Anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ria, can you hear me? On Facebook? Uh, Get some technical difficulties worked out. All right. People are watching on Facebook. Got a few on YouTube. All right. So, everybody, welcome to the 2023 playoff team draft. Try to look at both cameras. Yeah, baby. We already had our draft. We already had our draft lottery, and so getting ready to get started here in a few minutes. Go over again real quick our rules for the draft. Everybody, once they are on the clock, they have 10 minutes to make their pick. If they do not make their picks, they go to the back of the line, and we will continue doing this until the 13th player makes his pick. After that, the 14th team will go to the 14th player. We'll get started here in a minute. As you can see from here, we already know what the order is. So let's remind everybody what we're doing here. Everybody's going to pick a playoff team that they think is either going to win the Super Bowl or that they think is going to win them some money. This is what we're playing for. If you make it to the conference final, the final four, you will, no matter what, win $100. If you lose the AFC or NFC championship, you get $100. If you make it to the Super Bowl and lose, you will win $200. The Super Bowl winner and 2023 league champion with all the bragging rights and accolades and blah, 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 will receive on top of that $500. So big money here for these last 14 players in the league. And, like I said earlier in the previous video, looking at some of these picks we've had, we actually had somebody that had the 11th pick win the Super Bowl one year. So, if you're not in the top five, don't even be concerned. Because I'm telling you what, with this weather and everything going on, there's no telling who's going to come out of this playoffs. No telling who's going to come out. So, without further ado, oh shit, maybe I'll take my lid off. That was for a blooper reel there, wasn't it? All right. All right, so we're going to begin right now with Daniel Harless on the clock. And we'll get Daniel Harless's pick here in a second. You guys feel free to comment. Feel free to, we're on YouTube as well. What happened to my, used to be able to, why can't we live chat anymore? We used to be able to chat on YouTube. They're not letting me do that. All right. Well, I will start a 2023 team draft Can you start a chat? That's what I should do. All right, let's get it set here. And once again, let's remember, none of this YouTube, Facebook stuff is going to happen for these picks. You text me or email me, preferably text 859-227-4602. All right. All right. With the first pick in the 2023 playoff team draft, Daniel Harless selects the San Francisco 49ers. There's your first one. And now Shane Young is officially on the clock. 10-minute clock counting down. If I do not have the pick by the time I hear the Avengers theme song, you will be moved to the back of the line. I need some jams or something going on, man. Need some jams. And why is my YouTube? Why can't you chat? What? I can't hear you. Oh, it's got something to do with kids.
Do you not see your Facebook chat?
My what?
Your Facebook chat. People are chatting it up on Facebook.
No, I can't see it. No, don't. Bye-bye. All right, let me change that first thing. What Facebook chat? I don't see no Facebook chat. There's a Facebook chat going on that I can't see. Oh, okay. All right, we got it. That was not popping up on my thing at all. All right, let's catch up with some of these comments we got here. Absolutely, JB Kid. JB Kid, who you talking to? You want me to make a bet with you that this hat looks better on me than it does on you? You already give me enough money this last couple of weeks, son. Terry Topless. I'm going to call you that for the rest of my life. Either Terry Topless or Terryopolis, like something in Greece or something like that. Y'all good and crazy. Good and crazy. All right. Terry Topless. So see, y'all don't understand why the commission gets paid these big bucks. It's for stuff like this. It's this my Friday night. Instead of being out partying and enjoying the beautiful evening in Lexington, Kentucky, I'm doing this crap. Friggin' sucks. My life sucks. There's always a glitch every year, though, isn't there? I did not see this little chat going on in here. Did I see my buddy Jeff Hinkle in there somewhere? Jeff Hinkle, the all-knowing NFL attorney who got his ass handed to him by the commission this year in the overall standings, along with a bunch of other people that whipped his ass. So he probably won't even play next year. I'm sure he won't even play because he'll be ashamed to show his face. All right. With the second pick, in the team draft, Shane Young takes the Baltimore Ravens. Terryopolis from Athens, Greece is on the clock. And I'm drinking another beer. My buddy Jason Caudle's watching. Oh shit, what happened there? I mean, Jeff, I've got enough middle fingers from you in to last 3 lifetimes, I do believe. Mr. Todd Stewart joining us from sunny Florida. Lucky bastard. All right, guys. Yeah, I definitely need some music. This sucks, but I've got an iPad going. Maybe I can put it on my laptop. That's what I need. Put it on my laptop, a little bit of jams. '80s jams. Just turn it up a little bit, or friggin' Facebook will shut it off a bit. All right, little '80s jams from my ears. There we go. All right. Still pissed off about that, though. All right, guys. We got our third pick in. Teriopolis from Athens, Greece, takes the Buffalo Bills. Terrytopolis. All right, so Terrytopolis takes the Buffalo Bills. The Lane Newbie is officially on the clock. The hell is that damn song? Greatest hits of the oldies, my ass. I've never heard that song in my life. Todd Stewart did indeed make the playoffs. Add that to the list of people that have kicked your ass, Jeff Hinkle. I mean, you were a disgrace this season, man. Expected a lot more from you. Man, that is the worst song I've ever heard in my life. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but that song is absolute maximum trash. Wow. I don't even know what that is. It sounds like it's some Indian group. Is that Indian music from the '80s I put up on YouTube? Holy shit. Oh, this is comical. This is absolutely comical. All right, the fourth pick is in, ladies and gentlemen. Elaine Newby from Tennessee takes the Dallas Cowboys. We them boys, we them boys, we them boys, we them boys. Ethan White is officially on the clock. Funny side story on this one here is that pretty sure Elaine is a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. And her brother, the legendary Henry Thomas, is, of course, a Dallas Cowboy fan. And so now she gets to cheer for her brother's team. That's pretty hilarious. Pretty hilarious. Pretty hilarious there. Hello, Barb from sunny San Diego. You know what you can kiss. We're freezing to death, getting ready to have a winter Arctic blast hit Lexington, Kentucky. And we are not ready for that, Barb. You should have invited me to do this draft from your house in sunny San Diego. Come on, girl. You've been in this league long enough. Get on the commission's good side. No, that's not an Indian song. All right, that's Take On Me. That's a much better song than that Indian 80s bullshit I was listening to a minute ago. Holy shit. Take on me. For the rest of the draft, the commish is going to sing. Ooh, Norwegian Wood. That'd be a good song to hear right now, Hinkle. I love that song. I mean, that's a real band, the Beatles. Not that dog trash ass Eagles band that you like so much. Backstreet Boys of the '70s. I only can imagine you boys sitting around in the frat house at Moorhead, listening to the Eagles, friggin' just looking at each other, giving each other a bunch of sexy eyes. Backstreet lovers. Can't you figure out the middle finger emoji on this thing, bro? It's probably a good thing. It's a shame you give the commish a middle finger. No wonder you didn't make the friggin' playoffs. All right, the fifth pick in this year's team draft. Ethan White selects the Kansas City Chiefs. J. Peace. Peas or Peace. Peas. J. Peas is on the clock. Jay, little been in this league a long time, brother. Like Terriopolis. She finally had to tell me how to pronounce her name because I've been pronouncing it wrong for about 8 or 9, 10 years. And you've been here pretty long too. So is it a piece or is it peas? You can clarify that in your pick while I drink another beer. Yes, Mr. Stewart. The Baltimore Ravens were the second pick in the draft. Eye of the Tiger. Now that's decent. That's not an 80s song from India. Cold beer, Hinkle. That's all you need to know, son. It's peas, like the vegetable. Ah, peas. There we go. Peas. J. Peas. Ah, I have been calling you peace, I believe. Like peace in the Middle East is non-existent. So peas. Ah, now we got it. Oh, so the commissioners learned 2 things in the last 48 hours. But I'm still calling Terry Oplis topless. Or Terriopolis from Athens, Greece. Bud Light's ass. Actually, I went out to my outside fridge thinking there was some PBR waiting for me out there. And unfortunately, no, there was no PBR waiting for me out there. And the only thing I've got in this house is Bud Light or a can of Miller Lite or some Country Boy shit. I don't even know what the hell that is, but I'm not drinking. That makes sense, Terriopolis. You should visit Greece. It's awesome. I've been there. Loved it. Athens is awesome. Well, that's very, very cool. All right, guys. Oh, Madonna, fuck off. Hinkle, you drinking cold beer tonight? All right, everybody. The sixth pick is in as JT's takes his hometown Cleveland Browns. Interesting pick there. Very interesting pick there. Matt Craycraft is on the clock. He's after this guy. He's after Matt. You got to work early on a Saturday. You're so full of shit. Golly. There's nobody on YouTube. YouTube's dead. I'll check on my gambling while I'm sitting here. What time is it? Come on, FanDuel, work with me. There you go, Milwaukee. There you go, Indiana. Come on, Queens University. Let's go, Duquesne. Come on, South Florida. Man, my teams are playing like ass right now. I'm deleting that. I wonder why that chat isn't popping up on my Facebook page. I don't know. All right. I'm going to sing some more. Hinkle here, Elton John. He's somebody I think you would really like. I believe he'd be one of your favorite singers of all time. Yeah, pretty sure. All right, the next pick is in, everybody. Matt Craycraft selects the Los Angeles Rams. Sleeper team there, y'all. Sleepers. Sleepers. Todd Stewart is officially on the clock. Dude, I would not be going to Paris. It's going to be a mess up here in the next couple of days. That music sucks. All right, buddy. Yeah, we got to do that. I drove all the way up to friggin' Findlay, Ohio to get my hoochie a damn car. They didn't have what I wanted around here. Drove all the way up there. It was like a 3 hour and 20-minute drive. That was not fun. Oh, little Sheila Easton. Sheena Easton. Oh, Sheena Easton in the house. So I guess while we're waiting, we can talk a little bit about these games. First game up tomorrow, well, Cleveland at Houston. No respect for Houston yet, man. That's no respect for Houston yet. And then Miami at Kansas City. Is that going to be an absolute mess? So we're having this discussion on this group text. You know, should all football stadiums be, retractable roofs, to deal with playoff weather? And there's part of me that kind of thinks you should, because this is 2024, not 1924. Why let weather send a team to the playoffs, send them through that's probably not, maybe wasn't good enough. Okay, so the other team didn't adapt. Well, that's still shit. That's why I always talked about the National League and the American League baseball All-Star game that went, or World Series. When they play in the National League park, they used to, shut down the DH in the American League they had to have a pitcher pitch and bat in the National League stadium, and that's shit. That's a total advantage for the National League that has pitchers that are accustomed to that. I don't. It should be straight up fair, and the weather should not. The weather should not screw anything up because football is really the only sport that doesn't stop for weather. Pretty much every other sport delays or cancels when the weather's bad. So solve that problem by making every stadium retractable roof. You got decent weather, okay. You play with the weather. But you got 8 feet of snow like you got up in Buffalo. You shut that roof, and that way, the teams play at their full strengths. And, the weather's not going to affect it. That's my opinion. All right, our 8th pick is in. Todd Stewart selects the Detroit Lions. That's what I thought it was going to do. It was going to block my music. Yep, my music. All right, Colin O'Hara is now on the clock. Yeah, Todd. There you go. There's always one guy. Just rolls into it, thinks he knows what he's doing, and doesn't. You're lucky I got your text. That was the only way that I was getting it. Text or emails. Replying on the message on the 12 Ounce Brothers message board doesn't always make it to my attention. Remember that next year, if you make the playoffs. Yeah, very, very, very surprising. Some of these picks have been pretty interesting. Very interesting picks. Yeah. That game's going to be very interesting tomorrow. Or Sunday. When is it? Sunday? That game's Sunday now. So they probably should, no, that is tomorrow. God, yeah, it is. The Buffalo game is the one I'm interested in. Pittsburgh and Buffalo. See a picture of that stadium today? They got like 17 friggin' thousand feet of snow in that place. I don't know. I cannot see Miami going up to Kansas City and winning that game. I don't know. Could be wrong. And there's a part of me that thinks that the Philadelphia Eagles have been dicking off for the last few weeks. I'm trying to just, I don't know. I think they put themselves where they want to be, and they're gonna go to Tampa and absolutely wear those fools out in Tampa. You want to see. And they're going to be a force to reckon with. And I'm just hoping that they got to play Dallas or they got to play San Francisco before we do. Before we did, boys! All I know is there's one little phrase that we won't be hearing for the rest of the season, and that's "Hooday!" Fucking worthless. Who day gonna be watching the Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs? No shit. I didn't know that. Eagles tight end coach is from Louisiana. Did not know that. I did not know that. I'm in a state of shock. A real state of shock. All right. The next pick is in as Colin O'Hara selects the Miami Dolphins. Which puts Brad Bennett officially on the clock. I'm in a state of shock that the Philadelphia Eagles are frigging still available. Jason Michael. I didn't know him. Did not know that. Did not know that. All right, we got 5 picks left. What teams do we got left? We've got Philadelphia. We got Houston. We got Pittsburgh. We got Green Bay. and Tampa Bay. So the Bays, Houston, Pittsburgh, and Philly are left. Is he in that bad a shape? I guess that. Yeah, there was something about his finger being bent the wrong way, wasn't there? If that was his throwing hand, then yes, that's a problem. Check on my gambling. Let's check on my gambling. Damn, Indiana. You decided to play today. Come on, Duquesne. Come on, South Florida. Man, I tell you what. There are some. Did I not make that bet? But I made a little bit. Oh, I was going to do score in the first 10 minutes or 2 minutes. Shit. Forgot to do that. All right, we need to win something. All right. First time today, we've got Brad Bennett under 5 minutes. Hello, Brad Bennett. Call or text me. No guarantees I want to see anything else. Well, let's just off the top of my head here. Cleveland at Houston. Cleveland should go in there and win, shouldn't they? Cleveland should go in there and win. I don't know. Houston's not been a bad team. I like watching them this year. They've been a pretty decent team. That's at 4:30, and then tomorrow night. Oh gosh, they should have moved that game to like 1 o'clock. It's still gonna be cold as hell. 8 o'clock in Kansas City. It gonna be real coldy. It gonna be coldy. All right. For the first time today, Brad Bennett goes under 3 minutes. Brad Bennett, 3 minutes or you will lose your place. I hope you're just trying to figure out what you want and have not just gone off the grid and have no idea what's going on, because that has happened before. And I do not recall getting any kind of text message from you. All right. Brad Bennett living dangerously with potential Super Bowl teams still out there. Potential Super Bowl teams still out there and available. All right. Brad Bennett is going at under 90 seconds to make his pick. All right, I think we're going to have our first one of these. 38 seconds, Mr. Brad Bennett. Twenty seconds, Brad Bennett. Three, two, one, and all right. Well, that's something that doesn't happen every day. Brad Bennett goes to the back of the line. I'll move everybody up. 10, 11, 12. All right. That's a shame right there, boys and girls. That is a shame, yo. All right, so Brad Bennett misses his pick, taking longer than 10 minutes. And he has gone to the back of the line. He will now have the 14th pick, unless this happens again. And Barb Young is officially on the clock. That's a shame right there. I hope there's nothing bad happened. Hope there's not some kind of emergency going on, but my guess is that he has no idea what's going on. And he is not a rookie. He is not a rookie. He is not a rookie. He could have contacted me and let me know what's happening, if there were some issues. Had a couple of players that have given me their picks, because they're working tonight. We almost had a proxy person making picks. There's options. And what'll be hilarious is if Barb Young gets to pick a team that ends up winning the Super Bowl. That would be hilarious. That'll be hilarious. So now, Barb Young with the 10th pick in the draft. So, Sunday's games, Pittsburgh at Buffalo. That is going to be another grind, an absolute grind. If Pittsburgh had a quarterback and Watt, hell, I'm not choose to pick them. But I'm telling you, Buffalo might come out of this, y'all. Teriopoulos from Athens, Greece, with that Buffalo pick, that might be a hell of a pick. And she's been in the playoffs many times in the past, guys. She's been in this league a long time. She's made the playoffs multiple times. She knows what she's doing. I don't know how you keep up with football living in Athens, but I guess you can do it. Yeah, I don't know Brad. I don't know where he's from, but I know he's been around for a bit. I hope everything's okay. But rules is rules. Rules is rules. Yep. Yes, Terry Topless, you had been in this league for a long time. Damn shame we have never actually met. Me, you, and Henry, and Elaine, and Rhea, a bunch of us should get together. I have had thoughts of having a 12-ounce brothers Super Bowl party, but gosh, the logistics of that seems like it'd be a mess. Because it'd be awesome to get people from California and Florida and New York, Texas to come to this thing. It'd be awesome. I couldn't do it at the house because I'm sure we'd have 50 people. We'd have to go rent someplace, and that would be cool. Maybe one of these days. What did I say this was? How many years is this thing? 04. Yep. Yeah, this is the 20th year. 20th year that I've been doing this league. So who knows? Maybe I will still have some kind of a Super Bowl party for locals at least. Hinkle, will you come down here and watch the Super Bowl? Man. All right. All right, everybody. The 10th pick is in, and Barb Young takes the Houston Texans. Which puts Landry Bird on the clock. And working hard on a Friday night. Anybody still left? 3 people left. All right. seventh pick is now in. Landry Bird takes the Philadelphia Eagles. 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 And Brad. Now there's another one that needs to explain his last name. Brad Spieth. Spoith. Spoith. No, I don't think it's Spoith. I think it's Spieth. Kind of like Jordan Spieth. It's not the same. Have fun, JPs. And Jason Cottle. All right, so we've got what? 3 picks left. Spaeth. That could be Spaeth. Yeah. Spaeth. Another guy that's been around for a while. Don't even know how to say his name. Spaeth is correct. Yeah, Terriopolis. She knows her words. She knows her last names. Spaeth. I've never said that. I've always said Spieth. I've always said it. So who do we got left? We got Tampa. We've got Green Bay and Pittsburgh. Man, Pittsburgh and Green Bay. I'm surprised that Green Bay has dropped. I thought ain't nobody thinking they're going to go to Dallas and win that game. I tell you one person thinks they might go to Dallas and win that game. And that's yours truly. Until we win a playoff game, I got no belief that we're going to win a playoff game. I done told you. Well, there we go. Yeah, next year I need to get more, like get Rhea to wear some kind of little Vanna White dress, and she can be the one that writes these things down. Have more of a fun, interactive show instead of just me sitting here twiddling my thumbs, drinking beer. Yeah. You volunteering to be Vanna Terriopolis? There we go. Now we really can take it to the next level. Because this is, I mean, I can't imagine y'all sitting there watching me. Good Lord. I mean, or at least have guests. That's what I should do next year. That's what I'm going to do next year for sure. We'll have Terryopolis doing the writing, and I'm going to have me about 6 or 7 guys in here drinking beer, and we're going to just have a big, have it all in a circle, and everybody making comments about the playoffs, and talking about people making smart picks or stupid picks. That's what we're going to do next season. Done told you. I done told you. All right. Our next pick is in. Brad Spice takes the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers. Commissioner might be getting drunk. All right. So Brad Spice takes the Green Bay Packers, and Mike Lorello is on the clock. And he's moving up one from thinking that he was going to be the Mr. Irrelevant and just get whatever team was left. Now he actually gets to choose between the mighty Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tampa Bay Bucks. That is the only teams left, right? Yeah, you see how much Ria's into this. She's not even on my Facebook. She's not even on this thing. She's not even on here. She could care less. Could care less. But yes, that's what I'm doing. Next year, we are having a Friday night Hinkle draft party. Todd Stewart needs to be up here in Kentucky instead of down in Fort Lauderdale. We'll have, I mean, as you might be able to see. No, you can't see. But my office is totally set up for something like that. Multiple places to sit. I got a little refrigerator up here that can hold all kinds of beer. That's what we're doing next year. The Friday night draft party, or can't call it a party. We'll call it a Friday night draft observance or something like that. Something like that. Oh yeah, we're definitely doing that. That's definitely happening. Definitely happening. That is really happening. Definitely going to happen. I'm going to destroy the world right here. Nope. Okay. All right. Yeah, Rio will help you, Terry. She loves that kind of shit. All right. See, look how easy. Look how easy. Oh yeah, that's definitely what's happening next year. It's too quiet, too boring. The draft show. The draft show should be much more exciting. Because I know a bunch of y'all are very excited about it, so it should be more exciting than the production that I'm putting out. So yes, next year we will have, once again, it'll always be on Friday night, the Friday night draft. Is there a better word than observance? Get together. The Friday night. Come on, Terriopolis. What's a better extravaganza? I don't know. We need fireworks for extravaganza, and it's too cold outside. Too cold for extravaganza. Okay. Unfortunately, we've got our second player going under 5 minutes, Mike Lorello. And due to that fact, I must go to Constitution paragraph 5, which says, in the event single or multiple players are total no-shows from the draft, the commish will send them to the back of the line 2 times. On the 3rd time they get on the clock and do not make a pick, the commish will randomly assign them a playoff team. If that team wins money in the playoffs, the commish will take 50% finder's fee due to them being a total no-show. I actually put that in there. The commish considered a 100% finder's fee, but will leave it at 50%. So keep that in mind. I can't remember if I have or not, but I think that's what's getting ready to happen right here. Mike Lorello's been around for a while, but I have not heard one thing from him. Come on, Mike. Well, Mike and Brad both have been in the league for a bit. I mean, I guess you could get to this stage and be like, I'm not winning any more money. My teams are not whoever I pick. So, I mean, maybe next year we will also do a must be confirmed that you're going to make the draft, or at least pick a team. And if you have a 12th, 13th, or 14th pick, and you have no interest in participating in the playoffs, then we'll see if the 15th, 16th, and 17th players want to be in it. Very interesting thoughts. Yeah, we're under 240. I don't know if Mike is part of the program. Mike, AlexJ521 at Outlook.com, 859-227-4602. Yeah, we're going to change that to 1 time off the clock. We'll sit here all night waiting for people to make picks. right, we're getting down to 1 minute for Mike Lorillo. Power outages affect phones? I guess that's possible. All right, 10 seconds, Mike. 4, 3, 2, 1. I love that song. I hate it in this situation, but I love it. All right, I don't remember this ever happening. But Mike Lorillo misses his spot and goes to the back of the line. Brad Bennett is once again on the clock with the 13th pick. Yeah, the commission is going to change those rules right now. They only need 2 chances. Yep. It's fair because they're both going to get the same treatment. All right, that's how it's going to work. we go. All right, it's in the Constitution. It's the law. Brad Bennett gets one more chance. Then Mike Lorello gets one more chance. And after that, the commish will randomly draw their place and their team. Fair enough. What just happened there? Yeah, no. Well, I'll figure out something next year. What we'll do is we'll have by order of finish, which just means I got to add up more frigging tiebreakers, which sucks ass beyond sucking. We'll pick us out about maybe 3 players who finished 15, 16, and 17, and say that they are on standby, and if the person misses their position one time, they don't even go to the back of the line. They just lose their pick. And one of the standby players gets to make their pick. I don't know, that kind of sucks. If somebody has an emergency, they get screwed, that's going to suck. Yes, Terry, we're definitely doing appetizers. That's what I should do instead of a big Super Bowl party. Nobody wants to have a Super Bowl party on Sunday. I have to go to work the next day. So let's just do, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the draft party on Friday. That's what we're going to do. That'll be what we're going to do. Everybody that comes, bring your own appetizer to share with everybody. Bring your own beer to share with everybody. Boom. Solved. Solved. Yes, and Rhea and Terriopolis will have Vanna White dresses on. Instead of having this thing, I'm going to have it on the wall somewhere, on a big wall. That's where you guys got to get up there in your dresses and write down all the stuff that we need written down. That is going to happen. That is happening. It's going to go into the Constitution when I sober up. I know we would have plenty of people will come to that. The 2024 team draft and party. That's it. Hinkle will be here. Jerry Quillen will be here. Farnham will be here. My northern bunch from Florence that absolutely got shut out this season, about 8 players up there. I know they'll be here for that. Oh, yeah, we're definitely doing it. We're doing it. My golf buddies. Yes. Oh, it's done. It's done. It's done. So let it be written. So let it be done. Boom. Hinkle, you be here next year on Friday, right?
Oh, it's done. It's done. So let it be written. So let it be done. Boom.
No, that's it. That's it. Dude, you got to be keeping up, man. We've got some serious information being sent here, okay? We're going to have, instead of this boring-ass draft, we're going to have it a draft/party next year, where during the draft, we're going to have a round table of whoever wants to be a part of it. Rhea and Terriopolis from Athens, Greece, are going to be like Vanna White. They're going to be the ones writing everybody's team and their names. And then when the draft is finally over, we get it going. Hell, I have me a keg of beer. Everybody's bringing their own appetizers. I'll have this keg. That's it. It's done. It's done. That's it. Done and done. It's happening. Surely we won't be drunk before the draft is over. We can, this has been going on, this has been going on for 90 friggin' minutes. But it should have been over
Well, this has been going
30 minutes ago.
But it should have been over.
But yes, there's a good chance we will be drunk because I'll probably start before the draft.
But yes, there's a good chance we will be drunk because I'll probably start before.
All right, Brad Bennett has got 1 minute to go. $45 seconds, Brad. All right, so what we're doing here, so what's going to happen now is in 17 seconds, Brad Bennett will go to the back of the line again. Mike Lorillo will have 10 minutes to make a pick, and if he does not make his pick, then I will randomly assign both of them their position and their team. All right, so Brad Bennett back to the back of the line again. Mike Lorillo is on the clock. Yeah, so this will be the last of it. All right, so so back to the planning of the party. I think that is a definitely I'm onto something. I cannot believe I'm not getting any comments from Rhea Jermilo, which is very disappointing. That she is down there on the couch right now, reading a frigging book, and is not commenting or adding to the discussion in any way. That's total bullshit. You think a commissioner would have a supportive wife that would make sure that he is supported in this endeavor, but no, not in this house. No. Talking about you. I'm gonna come up and get my ass kicked right here in a second. All right, so how are we going to do this? All right, here, this is how we're going to do it. With a little sheet of paper. My scissors. Where's my scissors? All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 13 on this one, 14 on that one, Pittsburgh on this one, and who's left? Tampa? Oh, yes, it is, Hinkle. Don't start your comic book nerd bullshit now. God almighty. That is the music. That's the music that should play before every frigging Marvel. Well, okay, I meant the Marvel song. How about that? Okay, my bad. I meant the Marvel song. You're right. Correct. You're correct, you friggin' comic nerd. Comic friggin' nerd. Thumbs up. So you figured out the thumbs up. You still haven't figured out the middle finger.
So you figured out the thumbs up, you still haven't figured out the middle finger.
I'm sure I've got one coming right here in a second. Nope, he still doesn't. How can you have a thumbs up and no middle finger? That's sacrilegious. You've got to have a middle finger. Yeah, so I'm going to remember this, Mike and Brad Bennett. You guys added about 30, 45 minutes to this friggin' event. Oh, yeah, next year we're going to have alternates. I don't give a shit. Next year we're going to have alternates. All 14 players that make the playoffs can submit in their order what position they want, what team they want. Then they show up live as long as there's no emergencies or any problem like that. Oh! Watch it now. All right, so we won't be needing any of this stuff. All right, we're finished. Brad Bennett takes the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Which means Mike Lorillo gets the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right. So that's the end of it. Or is it? Because actually, the party's definitely happening though. Boom. All right. So, how this played out was the new rules had been made, fair to both. And I added something that says, before the commissioner can complete the randomness, if one of the people missing actually makes the pick, then the pick will be accepted.
Randomness, if one of the people missing actually makes the pick, then the pick will be accepted.
So, with that said, all right, so finally, Brad Bennett does show up and take the Pittsburgh Steelers. What a mess. Man, my handwriting sucks. I don't know if I spelled Buccaneers wrong. All right, that does it. Phew. All right. I need a beer. All right. So there you go, folks. Done and done. The draft is complete. Should not change that. Man, nobody got any respect for the Bucks. All right, guys. That completes the draft on this Friday night. Man, we're 1 hour and 54 minutes. Shit.
54 minutes. Shit.
That was a friggin' grind. All right, so I'll post this on the message board and on Facebook here in a second. But here are your draft choices. Daniel Harless takes the San Francisco 49ers. Shane Young takes the Baltimore Ravens. Terryopoulos with the third pick takes the Buffalo Bills. Elaine Newby takes the Dallas Cowboys. Ethan White with the fifth pick takes the Kansas City Chiefs. Jay Pease with the sixth pick takes his hometown Cleveland Browns. Matt Craycraft takes the Los Angeles Rams. Todd Stewart with the eighth pick takes the Detroit Lions. Colin O'Hara with the ninth pick takes the Miami Dolphins. Barb Young with the 10th pick takes the Houston Texans. Landry Bird takes the Philadelphia Eagles. Brad Spaeth gets the Green Bay Packers. Brad Bennett gets the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Mike Lorello gets the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So there you have it. First playoff games start tomorrow. Cleveland at Houston at 4:30. And the wonderful Miami-Kansas City game at 8 o'clock will be on the Peacock Network. What a load of bullshit. All these games are going to be pay-per-view when it's all said and done. You watch and see. And then Sunday, we got Pittsburgh at Buffalo at the 1 p.m. game. Green Bay at Dallas, the 4:30 game. We did, boys. Los Angeles at Detroit, 8 p.m. Nobody's going to watch that one. And on Monday, Philadelphia at Tampa Bay. So, yes, we're ready to go. Good luck to everybody. And I hope you guys chose properly and accordingly. And we'll see how it goes. And thank you for everybody that joined. Yes, you guys had fun. Appreciate it, Terry. And wish you guys good luck that are still in the playoffs. And we'll see how it goes. And I hope that everybody has a good weekend. And hopefully the weather doesn't come and bite you on the ass like it's supposed to. To all of you 12-ouncers, I raise a bottle. Take care and so long.